Hey, oops, took myself off. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to, forgot my glasses, to our weekly call. I just want to let you guys know, listen, folks, it's going to be like this for at least 30 days. There's going to be a lot of America throwing up on your screen on this face because I got some national pride and also our birthday's coming up. But thank you so much for joining us on our weekly call. Let me bring on stage my other compatriots, Jesse Adams. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Christopher O'Connell. Hey, brother.
I was literally born on the 4th of July, and I'm not taking it as hard as you are. So
Here's the thing. Last week, for a couple weeks, World Cup, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna win. We win one game against Paraguay, and this is what happens.
Suddenly, you know what soccer is, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Last week, we're hosting here in Seattle, and I went to the pier. Everyone's like, come and visit, and they have everything's decked out, right? And I made a joke, hanging out with my friends, like, "Oh, who do you think's gonna win? Or who are you rooting for?" And my friend goes, "America, of course." I was like, "Okay, come on, who are you really gonna vote? Who are you really rooting for?" He's like, "America. You should root for your own." I'm like, you know what? You're right. I've been a bad patriot because, the chances of us winning the World Cup are not very high. Last time America won the World Cup was 1930. But
really?
still really fun to be part of a world sport.
Yes.
We have the privilege of hosting. And so the least I can do is just get into the spirit. And this spirit's throwing up all over you guys. It's spirit everywhere, guys. It's spiriting all over the place. So that's the least I can do. And of course, because I'm American, we don't do it half-assed. So I'm going to, be like this. Nice.
I feel like let's see if we have we do.
Jesus Christ, you too.
Wait until, Christopher, you think this is bad? Or people watching, if you think
I don't think this is bad. I think this is great. I just remember, I'm gonna be, knock on wood, if everything goes well, I'm going to be coming back to America for my birthday, which is also America's birthday.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look, if you guys don't know, Chris is actually born on July 4th, or he shares the birthday with America. Yeah.
I think it's more fair to say, I share the birthday with America.
And not only do you have the same birthday as our nation, it is also America's 250th birthday.
Yeah. So
it's going to be.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yes. Before we get started, I just also want to call out hats off to Scotland. Have you been hearing about Scotland in Boston? The Tartan Army in Boston?
Yeah, the Bostonians. Yeah. I saw a tweet the other day where somebody had the Boston subway map with then like a single new subway line that went all the way to Glasgow with the
They're running at it.
Hear me out.
They're putting cones on statues.
Yep.
And they're running out of beer. They drank Boston dry.
Yeah. They're like, hey, we love the visitors, but we're running out of beer. There's no fucking beer. We're running out of fucking beer. It's a state of emergency. We need more beer.
How are you going to drink Boston dry? But then again, it's Scotland, so I thought
if anybody could do it, it would be the Scots.
It would be the Scots. I love watching the videos of them. They are so fun. They are so fun, so cute. I really love all the videos of people enjoying World Cup and coming to the States for the first time, seeing our stadiums. You mentioned that last week, Christopher, about our stadiums. Yeah. That's like really fun. Whether or not we win the World Cup, I think it's pretty low, but it would be great if we did. But even if we didn't, I think we won being able to host this year, and I hope that we have more years where we get to host. We have the infrastructure.
Yes, we do. Have you guys seen that the South has pretty much adopted some German guy? I don't know if you're following.
I have not seen that.
I don't know if you're following along on this on X, but some German guy who was just like posting about stuff that was happening at the World Cup or whatever. It like blew up on X, and like a bunch of professional sports stars picked him up. He got to tour NASA and call the International Space Station. They're like, Yeah, like literally, apparently he made some tweet
That's
about like
great.
some country
That's
star who
hilarious.
he liked while he was driving along the radio. And then like the radio station saw the tweet and like played the song again just for him, called him out by name. And then the country star saw it and invited him to her concert in like Oklahoma or something. It's
Oh, that's
hilarious.
so great.
It's like de Tocqueville's Progress, except it's some random German guy on X.
Yeah.
That's really cute. We got to see a lot. Well, that's good. Yeah, I've been seeing this back to the Scots. They've taken over Fenway. They took over Fenway Park, and they were singing I'm gonna be 500 miles. Well, I will walk 500 miles. That song. And the guy, what are they called? The guys who talk, the commentators. Like the song has been over for minutes and they're still singing it.
Well, I mean, you've been to Oktoberfest in Munich with me. You know that the Germans, for instance, the one thing that will get everyone up off the benches and singing is "Sweet Caroline." So,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I've seen that too.
Yes.
Yeah. Seen the Germans doing the "Sweet Caroline."
I love that song. We've sung. Yeah.
The Vikings doing their Viking row at the stadiums. I've seen that.
They sing that once per hour during Oktoberfest, at least. Yeah.
And then today, I think it's Mexico and South Korea. Is that going on today?
I'm not sure.
We've been having a drinking competition for a couple of weeks now, so that will be a fun party.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, let's get into the week. Enough World Cup for now, but don't worry, don't worry, folks. We'll talk about it some more. Happy 106 weekly call.
Wow.
The Agentic Browser Network is the topic of the week. We're happy to have you here. As you can see, we have not just one country of the week. We have actually 8, and we'll talk about that in just a second. I got to take these off for now because I can't see anything behind those glasses. 106 weekly call. We have a lot to go over. We will talk about World Cup week numero dos. Talk a bit more about our creator program, the Agentic Browser Network, the Semantic video search. I can't remember, Christopher, what you shared on the live stream or what you shared in the team call, but
they haven't seen the best parts of it yet. We got it, we shipped it, but what I shared on the team call earlier is what you were actually looking for. So everybody, there's a demo that's coming up.
Okay, and then we have we're gonna go do a QR code check-in, but I will do that at some point during this live stream. You're just gonna have to stay tuned, folks. We'll talk a bit about OpenClaw RocketClaw, and some product updates. We have some good, really, really good product updates for you guys. Yeah. So you're going to want to stick around and listen to that because it's going to be great. And I want to also say real quick before we go forward one more time. Oh, wait. No, not this. Oh, me. I want to say me. Congratulations again to the Knicks. New York. Okay, I gotta do it. The Knicks. We can't leave out.
In fairness, with the hope that the Knicks were only playing against other American teams. So
I know.
It was still going to be America no matter who won.
It's going to be American. Yeah, it's a win-win situation for Americans, but particularly for Spaceman, congratulations on your team. So go Knicks. Go New York. They had a good time.
Jen, you are like super channeling Trump right now. It was going to be an American victory no matter who won. So congratulations, everybody. It's a great victory no matter who wins.
Uncomfortable laugh. I don't know. Okay, but you know what? I don't believe, as the great Samantha Jones said, I don't believe in the Democrat Party or the Republican Party. I just believe in parties.
That is
the World Cup.
It's pretty good, right? It's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is the World Cup. No, it's really brought people together. It's been lovely.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, well, guys, let's get into the week. It is World Cup week numero dos, and we're doing something different this time. Well, we started last week. We're doing something different with our Country of the Week program. We've been doing this for over a year. Every week, we highlight a new country or region or continent That's happened once or twice before. And that anyone in that country will get double their rewards for just being there. Well, it's a little different for the next few weeks because it's World Cup. And to celebrate World Cup, all the 48 participating nations are going to be part of the Country of the Week campaign.
Cool.
We started off last week with 8 countries. This week's 8 countries are, as you see here. I forgot what group Scotland, Brazil, Morocco, and Haiti are. I think we're Group D. So anyway, it's Brazil.
The U.S.
Morocco,
is in Group D. Yep.
They're Group B.
We are in Group D.
We're Group D.
is,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so group. I forgot which one group Brazil is in, but anyway, that group is Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland, the Tartan Army. And the next group is United States, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. Go Turkey. If you are in those countries, then you have double your rewards for the week. And there's nothing you got to do other than keep UpRock running in the background. However, you can increase your earn rate and your earnings by doing boost. So that includes playing games, answering surveys. By the way, we do have 2 game partners and 2 survey partners.
Yep.
So there's a lot for you to choose from.
Pretty great.
And you can also watch the 3 videos a day to get a boost. You can tune into our live stream and get the boost when I share the QR code. You're just going to have to sit pretty and wait for that to happen, but you will get it soon. All these boosts will give you a reward in UPTP as well as a boost on your earn rate. And that boost can last anywhere from a few hours to a few days. So it is, and actually the live stream boost lasts you for 7 days. So go get your rocket boost, and congratulations to the countries of the week. You get double your earnings today.
Awesome.
For this week.
Yeah, I love this campaign. It's great.
Me too. It's so fun.
Yep.
I'm really feeling being a human being on planet Earth right now.
Yeah. Actually, the vibe in Seattle is really great too. There's just people all around. There's visitors everywhere. People are wearing their flags, their teams jerseys, and they're just walking around. Every bar is packed. There is a party barge on the lake and on the ocean side here in Seattle. So if you go every day, there's a barge that you can go, kind of like an open club, and anyone can go. There's a family friendly part, and there's adults only. And they have the same thing at the Lake Union run right behind me right now. And it's just a good vibe. Everyone's just walking around, hanging out. And this whole week it's been like 80 degrees, all sunny. So it's just everyone's in good mood. It's
really nice. Earlier this week on Monday, it was in Seattle. We hosted Egypt and Belgium. Belgium did not drink us dry, but maybe we were prepared enough for them. And then tomorrow, it's America versus Australia, and the teams are here in Seattle now, so it's going to be a big one. And then, as Roz said, then in a couple weeks or in a week, it is America versus Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
And Christopher, if you haven't already done so, you're going to have your one of you two, or both of you, just in case, have your bottle of scotch ready, because there's a bottle of scotch on the line for that one.
Why would I need a bottle of scotch ready for a bet that I am not going to lose?
Exactly. No, just drink it in celebration. Can you imagine?
No. But for that, then I'm going to drink some good American whiskey. I only need the scotch if I'm giving it to Raj because I lost.
Oh, gotcha. Some Tennessee whiskey. What did they call it? I saw this show. It was he was drinking this Tennessee whiskey called like Mr. Something. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was just like, I'm so curious. Speaking of, what was I about to say? I can't remember. Anyway, it's going to be a good time. Oh, yes, here's what I was going to say. We're American. We like to, everybody does this, but, this is kind of like a stereotype of Americans. We have almost sometimes what's called toxic positivity. And so I have just been sitting here sitting at my desk for the last few days and thinking, in the world of beast mode. I think it was Russell who said it. Seahawks. Why not me? And so I'm thinking, wait a minute. Why not us? What if we do win the World Cup? We just won one game. I'm like, we're taking it home, guys.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's precedent. Wait a minute, guys. There's precedent for this.
Yeah.
When Benedict was Pope, Germany won the World Cup, and when whatever his name was Pope, what was it? Like Argentina won the World Cup. So I heard that the Pope is from Chicago, and so I'm just saying, you know, like. Also, by the way, how hilarious would that be if that just actually happened? Where whoever's Pope determines who wins the World Cup for 3 years. Conspiracy theories would be lit.
I know, it'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah. the Catholic Church goes to war again.
Yeah. Meanwhile, all the non-Americans are in the room, are in the comments are like, so they spent most of the year being like, soccer what? Huh? What? Soccer what? And then they win one game, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we could do it. We could do it. And then if it doesn't work out, like the week after that, we'll be like, oh yeah, I guess the World Cup's still going on or something.
Yeah, exactly.
We're like totally gonna be like that one kid in elementary school, you know, we're all friends with. Like, yeah, I could totally do that. And when you can't do it, I didn't even want to. I didn't even care about it. I don't care.
Exactly.
I saw a hilarious YouTube video somebody linked me to the other day. It was one of those like interviewing people on the street ones, and usually I'm not that into that kind of thing. But they were like going up to guys, obviously there with their wives or girlfriends. Be like, hey, do you think you could land an airliner in an emergency if you had to? And everybody's like, yeah, I could totally do it. And they're like, perfect. We have like a full motion 737 simulator. Congratulations, land it. And it didn't end well for the passengers. Well, there were no passengers, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it would end very well for them.
Yeah, you got called out.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, I think I could do it. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and I think that we can do this. You could land the plane.
Mm-hmm.
You actually could land the plane, and we can win World Cup.
Yeah, and then we have our choices of Sazerac, maybe Buffalo Trace, maybe some Woodford. We got to think about our celebration American whiskey.
Yes. Well, no matter what.
Yes.
I hope
when you're here, Chris, you're going to have a sip anyway.
Well, I absolutely will.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Well, all right. Let's move on. This is strange. Are you talking about us? We are strange. Anyway, hopefully not, but if you are, well, yeah, we kind of are a little bit sometimes. All right, let's move on to a reminder about our creator program, guys. If you have not already done so, if you make content and if you like UpRock, if particularly you are using UpRock AI tools or want to, I behoove you to sign up for our creator program. Go to uprock.ai/community. Let me just pop that in the chat. Yep. And apply to be part of our creator program.
We have a very strong LinkedIn, X, Facebook group community there, and also, but we are just growing our TikTok and Instagram community. And so video is where it's at. We love for folks who are already creating, and actually still YouTube too. If you're creating great content on YouTube, anything around Agentic AI, even crypto, how to adapt in this kind of new world with so many AI tools as a creator, like those kind of topics are really interesting. If you are doing anything in data or using any kind of scrapers or crawlers or doing interesting stuff, or you're using agents or AI to get data and different workflows and be able to use that for your family business or your personal business or just doing stuff for work or life, that's really great content. And that fits in exactly with what the UpRock MCP and AI tools offer. And so anything like that, we would love to hear from you. We do a really generous rev share. We will also, with really great content, we will boost you. We will promote it. We will talk about it. We'll share it around. I just want to encourage people to see it, to view that kind of content. So yeah, anything around those channels are great. We're especially interested in TikTok and Instagram, but really YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And yeah, anyone that you bring over to us, or if they meets the qualifications, all the fine print, the details is on the site. But it's a 30% lifetime rev share. That's pretty damn good. I have a couple of affiliate programs that I was a part of a long time ago. Many, like, it's not even related to what we're doing here. And they're still giving me money every month. Like, we're talking about like over 10 years ago. I'm still getting the paycheck. It's like, it's pretty good to do affiliate programs.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a good hustle. So, and if you're making content, go ahead and do it. Go sign up. 30% is pretty great.
Yep.
All right. And again, that is uprock.ai/community. Go check that out for to sign up. Love to see what you got. All right, moving on to, this is a great post, Jesse, that you just shared about Agentic DPIN. Why don't you give us, because this is a little bit of a TLDR on a live stream. So why don't you give us the road?
Oh yeah, you know what? Maybe we can get into. I don't know. We're going to post it today. Yeah, I think. Okay, so there is a big topic right now going on X and crypto Twitter about decentralized AI, and right now there's a worry because Fable or Claude's recent model was pulled by the U.S. government, literally, but also a lot of the power is going to the hands of a few centralized models that pretty much owns, where all everything's going, and but a lot of people built their products around Claude's Fable, and to have it kind of pulled underneath them without any say was one thing. And the second was there was a ton of like moderation policies and guardrails attached to that model anyway. And who knows what they put in there, and who knows what triggers it, and who knows like what rules will get you banned from using Claude ever again. And so all those things really makes a lot of people realize, hey, the future needs to be a little more decentralized, or at least it needs options so that you can have competing models that are open source, that are trained by the community, that you can rely on for your business and for work and life, that doesn't have like one company or the government or someone like that just arbitrarily giving you a ban hammer. But it's really hard to decentralize AI because not just one, there are some open source models out there, but also the business model side of it. If you can't come up with the revenue or figure out a way to compete with in the open marketplace, then it'll just never compete with the centralized strong models too. So anyway, that whole conversation is going on. It's really interesting. A lot of folks kind of talk about all that, but the whole conversation is all about how you produce the tokens, how you train the weights, and how you produce the tokens. They always stop short of what happens when you put those tokens out there and they touch the real world. And so I think the big and missing piece of all this is kind of this agentic execution layer, is that you need to actually say, okay, how do you get all the data from the real world when you actually apply that intelligence to actual real use cases? And this is why they need UpRock and our agentic browser network. Because we have Rocket AI and the browser, that engine that's built into every UpRock app. It's like we call the browser fuel engine. Enables humans and Rocket is a pair, and you can browse the internet together. And all that interaction, whether it's through our surveys, where you say, hey, all that survey data, all that interaction data helps actually show all the data you need to enrich those tokens to make those models actually perform better and better over time. And so that's what that post is about. We're going to talk about, I think a really good use case here is semantic video search, because it also goes to show you, like, an agentic browser network gives, if LLM is the brain for an AI agent, then UpRock is the eyes, ears, hands, and feet. And what that means, what that means is, one is, this is how we think about what kind of skills we give UpRock as well. The eyes are, one, your agent needs to be able to see what's on the internet like a human does. Ears as well. And it needs to be able to see and not just text, because humans actually prefer to search things in 3D world. We like video, we like audio, we don't like just text. And we're forced through an LLM model or even like basic text searches, we're forced to do things in a 2D context only, in that one modality. We prefer actually to search for rich. A lot of our decision making comes from actually images and video. And so you need your agent to be able to see and hear things like a human does. I'd say what are the hands? The hands are like literally be able to interact with the web, whether it's reading documents, clicking on things, interacting with websites. That's the hands. And then the feet for Rocket is, can it go to places on the internet? Can it actually travel to different locations for different geos, different IP locations? Can it travel to different websites? Can it actually go there and for any kind of content as well? So those are the eyes, ears, hands, and feet that that the agent needs. The body. Agent needs a body. It already has a brain, which is the model. And so that's what the agentic browser network is all about. And this is why we're so excited about video, because video is a kind of table stakes, we think, of what a powerful, true agentic network needs, because it needs the eyes and ears to be able to do what humans actually prefer is through video. So yeah, and honestly, I think the biggest part here too is like being able to label videos and see how humans actually interact with the models is where we shine as well, because we have human and agent pairing with our networks. It's just not just the models. It's actually humans interacting with it and using it as well. So anyway, that's what that's about, and that's it. Yeah.
Jen, I think you're on mute again. Jesse, I was going to jump in there and add a few thoughts, but you and I talked about it earlier today, and you said everything that we talked about, so I don't even have anything to say. Like, thanks for coming to Jesse's TED Talk. That was perfect. You got it all in.
Yeah.
Zippy and snappy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm zippy. He's snappy.
I think I saw a zippy and snappy. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Nice. I think there's a good song, like a good old school Disney song in there for you too. Something Sonos can make for us.
Also, why this matters too is the cost to have an amazing agent is about to get really expensive. It already is. First, there's the inference cost, but then to actually have an agent that can go do work, can go do tasks. If you guys seen any of these conversations, people are constantly, one, you have to have some technical know-how to set up your machine, buy a laptop. Then you're adding a bunch of skills. A lot of those skills, each of those are attached to another subscription, whether it's some kind of crawler API, another video thing. It's just, you're adding a bunch of stuff just to make the agent actually do work that you can trust 24/7. It's getting really, really expensive. And our thesis is that the next 100 million users, the adoption for this crypto AI world is not going to be from people who own laptops, but people who own phones. And so when you if it's just a phone, how do we make it so that 100 million people or billion people can afford this, can have an actual browser agent that is your co-pilot, your co-browser together. And so with UpRock, you can earn your access, you can pay as you go, you can get rewards. I think we really are laying the groundwork to have an amazing, affordable, and accessible agent that anyone can use, that as long as you have a phone in your pocket, not have to go buy a laptop. So.
Did you see the headlines last week? It was that agents bots basically have surpassed non-human web traffic, has surpassed human web traffic. So it's for the first time. So it's over 57%.
I'm going to call bullshit on that.
You think so?
This is well, no, that this is for the first time. I think that I saw that and I started reading it, and I'm not sure. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they had, what's the polite way of saying bullshit? Oh yeah, methodology lapses. But
I like that.
my observation from years is that, I mean, I think maybe their whole thing was like, I think maybe they were trying to split a hair, that traffic that was generated by automated systems still counted as human traffic if a human decided to send it. But if a bot decided, but now if an AI bot decides to send it, then we don't count it. But I think that's bullshit, because if it was an automated system that we wrote with classical code, it's still an automated system, in my opinion. So I saw that. I think they were definitely headline farming, clickbait these days. But I think, in my opinion, it's probably been years and years since the majority of traffic on the internet was being sent by systems that were running autonomously, as opposed to literally a human clicking a button and causing it to load in that exact moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, probably most likely. But either way, that AI agents, are driving a lot of traffic. And so, as you were saying here, it needs the eyes, the ears, the feet, the
Yeah.
legs, and our semantic video search, which Christopher showed last week, and then internally has shown some amazing, um, showcases of it. I wouldn't even say demo, because demo implies that maybe it works. We're going to demo it, but it's actually a showcase. It's amazing, and I can't wait for everybody to see it.
Yeah.
But being able to, as we say in the tweet, multimodal intelligence.
Yeah.
Across video, audio, frames, timestamps, context.
God, is that really how I explained it? Multimodal intelligence? That's awfully wordy.
It's awfully wordy.
Why use so many big words when one little one? They just search everything, including video.
Yeah. Video is so powerful. I mean, there's so many studies that just video increases your conviction in any kind of purchase. It really is what you used before you decide to make a trip. It's how you assess a vibe of a place or a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really how we prefer. Humans prefer making a lot of decisions on the 3D real world. And so bringing this power to agents matters. And yeah, talking about agents, there's going to be a bunch of sub agents, and that's probably why the number of agents increases. But the most valuable agent is the one you interact with. Your agent might orchestrate a bunch of sub agents, and you'll never see that. And actually, the best systems will never even like let you know that there's a bunch of sub agents it's using, because why would you care? It's like it's under the engine, it's under the hood. You just want the thing done, and you want to just make a decision, get an artifact, stuff like that. And so sub agents, whatever, that might grow, but the only agent that matters is the one that you interact with, and it's more than just like human in the loop. It's it's a pair. You guys it's a co-pilot together. It really is. Because it's not like you just once in a while, you just give your feedback. That's not actually how, it's more than just I'm in the loop. It's you are driving it. You're working with this co-pilot that's going to browse the web for you, because it's a chaos. And you're never going to browse the web by yourself ever again. And so, anyway, this is probably why the inflated number comes true. But if you really think about what's matters, it's the agent and the human pair that matter. That's the only agent that I think matters.
I'm gonna take credit for getting a video out here about this way before people were talking about it. But last fall, I put out a video about like pilots versus co-pilots, right? And as a human, if you were an engineer, a software engineer, you need to be a captain and not a co-pilot, because AI is becoming the co-pilots. But boy, AI can be a really great co-pilot. I've got several. Obviously, we use a lot of AI to develop UpRock and to work on all these projects. And I've got several that are pretty long running, where I've actually put some time into tuning up their environments and making them faster and making them better. And and now now that I have them hooked up through Rocket, so I can access them from my phone whenever I want. You have a little chat with them, get some stuff going, and obviously it doesn't substitute working on the computer. You need the big screen and everything in order to do a lot of things. But it also, like, there's late at night you get some weird thoughts. But I had one agent that was just on an old version of the harness, and I had to, it was time to say goodbye. And so I wished it goodbye, and I told it, hey, it was great working with you, and I'm going to upgrade you, and you're not going to remember any of this. And it was actually almost a little bit sad, because we'd really been vibing together. It was just like, it was the perfect agent session. And then I had to upgrade it. And didn't remember. It woke up again and it was new. So it was like very emotional for me. So
it is, that is a true testament of like where this is actually going to go. Is you're going to have an agent that you're really going to trust. The memory is going to get better. The tools are going to get better. And a trusted agent is one and everyone can afford, because a great agent really does two things. It's where we say it's the most rewarding agent. And for us, what rewarding means is it can discover things for you and make those things accessible. Mm-hmm. And so it'll tell you how, it'll find things for you, whatever you care about, 24/7, and then make them accessible. Whether it's accessible could be anything. Could be if you really need to plan a trip with vacation for your family, It'll find all the options that make it accessible to you. If you find some topic that you're really interested in learning more about, but it's not quite, you don't quite understand it, it'll discover things and then find all the accessibility tools to help learn it faster, whether it can explain it with you as a friend or a coach or an educational tool. So it's discoverability and accessibility that makes the most rewarding agent, really. And this is why an agent needs to be able to see things just like you do. Then it can discover things that you care about, you know, and then make it accessible as you would prefer. So, all right, cool. I think we've belabored the point a little bit, but yeah, we're really excited about this.
Before we move on from that, I also just want to remind people, speaking of agents, if you you could turn your OpenClaw into a RocketClaw. OpenClaw, of course, being the AI agent that helps you do things like send emails, manage your calendar, but you can upgrade that into a RocketClaw. Because most AI agents can search, but with RocketClaw, you can do everything that we were just talking about and explore the real web. And that's doing that. It's doing it through by tapping into the deep end, the network that we're all a part of. If you have UpRock on your phone, you're all a part of it. 3 million real devices around the world that's doing real searches, real crawls around the real internet.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you are using OpenClaw, just a reminder, you can paste this into your OpenClaw chat so you can upgrade that to RocketClaw.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh wait, did I miss an underscore here?
No, that's right. Yeah, so
Okay,
it's really simple. Chat.
I did miss the underscore, sorry.
Yeah, just paste that in and it'll know exactly what to do. All the like a lot of the main features that Rocket AI is going to get by right out of the box, you can start getting here with your RocketClaw too. So including semantic video search is coming to our MCP and then of course the CLI tools, and so that's pretty awesome. However, of course, Rocket AI is where it's at, and it's going to be the best experience there. But if you really have set up your OpenClaw or your Hermes agent and you love that, that's fine too. This is a really easy, great way to actually add some great capability that's powered by a community, including semantic video search to those agents too.
Perfect. Okay, well, now let's move on. So many people asking me, where is that damn QR code?
Jesus Christ, woman! Jesus Christ, woman! Shut your mouth and show us the code.
Here, take your damn QR code.
Shut your mouth, show us the damn code.
All right, Poocha, sir. Mr. Poocha. There you go. And everyone else asking, I'm going to do mine too. Actually, we'll talk more about this in a second, but I've got to test something on this phone. It's a little bit different from this one, right? If you guys follow along, you know why I'm happy to show this phone. We'll talk about that in a second. But let me see. Let me do a live test here.
Because it's purple?
Because it's purple.
Okay. And again, this is for Android only, unfortunately, but that actually is going to be changing very soon, hopefully. Cross fingers. But yeah, right now it is Android only. So if you see an error on your iPhone, that's the reason why. Our iOS community, we are going to do something special for you guys for patiently waiting for so long to have the app get approved in the App Store. But anyway, this is for Android only.
Yep, this is Android only. I only showed my iPhone because I am testing something internally. It's not something you guys can use yet. But anyway, we'll talk about that more in a moment. And here you go, guys. If you don't want to scan the QR code on your Android device, or if you use a Seeker, instead, you can follow this link. So just follow that link here, and you can get your check-in for the week. Again, this is the weekly check-in. It's called Front Row. That's the badge that you'll get. And every week that you watch the live stream, we put up the QR code and the link. You follow that along on your Android device. Must be Android device right now. And you will be checked in. You'll get your count for you'll get that badge count, and you will get a boost, which will last for 7 days until the next one.
Yeah.
This link went live at 5:30 p.m. UTC today. It expires at 5:30 a.m. UTC tomorrow. So it's live for 12 hours, although now it's live for 11 hours and 15 minutes.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Enjoy your link. And I hope you stick around. You see why I make you guys wait, right?
No, I got the QR code. I'm out of here. Bye, everybody.
And folks who actually, we use this are people who come to the live stream weekly, which is great. We use some of these badges for early access to new features, to new ways to earn. Semantic video search will actually will unlock some new ways to earn as well, because we'll have some options to label videos. It's a kind of a spin-off of kind of what surveys do, but it's been specifically for videos. And we could use your help for that and actually earn some rewards back for that too. So who gets first access? Well, the folks who are participating, contributing to the community, showing up to the live stream, talking in the chat, in the Discord, all those actions really support the community, support UpRock. We pay attention. We reward it with badges, and that's how you can earn more early access and more ways to earn. So we really appreciate that. Yeah.
Yep.
We do.
Very excited for that. Okay, well, let's move on to product updates, of which we have quite a few. Really,
I'm excited about this one. This was a big week. This was a big week. What did I do at our Monday team call this week?
Well, you showed off video.
Yes.
I brought a slide deck. I had so many things that I needed to talk about that I actually had to make a slide deck to stay organized. You know what I realized? I still totally forgot about something that I haven't even told you guys about yet. But,
really?
Well,
sweet.
Yeah, it'll come out next week if I remember.
Product surprises are the best.
Well, okay, we have a lot to go over. So, what do you want to tackle first? Which one?
Let's go through the mobile updates first.
Okay.
And then we'll hop on, because I've got some demos for everyone.
Okay, great. All right. Well, mobile, we got a lot. Okay, let's start off with how do we want to tackle this? Because
let's do iOS.
Okay, we start with iOS.
Yeah.
We have an app in test flight. Wait, hang on a second. Wait. The Reina Reka made a request, guys. I'm sorry. She's the queen. Whatever Reka wants, Reka gets. Here you go, Reka. Here's the QR code. We stop everything for Ms. Reka. There you go.
A rock star for Romania.
Yes.
All
right.
let's do iOS first.
With iOS.
Yeah.
I will just do the high level. Jesse, Christopher, you guys can get into the details, but we are in test flight, folks.
Woohoo.
Which means, if you don't know, it is beta testing. This is why I had it out earlier, because I was testing something. We have a huge update for iOS. It is it's going to have to be a new listing. So if you already have the iOS app installed, well, we have to still go through the details, but of it. But we have to make a new listing.
Yeah.
As such, then we had to we're doing pre-registration. So 2,000 people can sign up. Once we get through this, we're doing some internal testing, and then 2,000 people can sign up and be beta testers of it.
Yeah.
And then it goes live. God willing, inshallah, or whatever they say. I'll pray to all the gods at this point. Every single
all the gods.
God. Please, all gods be willing.
So we're submitting it today. I probably already was submitted. We were hoping to do it yesterday, but it's still Apple reviews takes a bit of time. But we feel really great about this one. We had many calls with Apple. It's been a long process. Rocket AI is coming to iOS. It's a significant feature update. It introduces a whole set of utilities and tools. It's significant. And so we feel really good about it. So we're submitting it today. The first step is pre-registration. It's actually more than there's no limit on pre-registration. That's on the Android beta tester side. So we're going to send that link around. Everyone who actually had the iOS app installed months ago, I think we'll be able to send you a message or notification for you to actually sign up for the pre-registration, because everyone who signed up for pre-registration will get the first earliest access. As soon as the app goes live, a pre-registration means the pre-registration, you'll get auto-installed the UpRock app. And so you'll be the first to see it, which is great because you start earning really quickly. And the first review it, you'll get the first features and all that good stuff. So really excited about that. I think hopefully, pre-registration doesn't take as long to approve as the actual live app, but they still need to see a stable build and all that good stuff. So we felt really good about this build and we uploaded it. So yeah, like Jen said, if we pray to all the gods and if it looks good, we'll probably get a pre-registration link. You'll actually see, when you type UpRock in the App Store, you'll actually see something now, and you can sign up for that. We don't want to be in the pre-registration process forever either. At most a week. So just like get a bunch of people sign up, do some promotions, do some hype videos, and then roll it over so that everyone who's been waiting for so long can finally get the iOS UpRock app.
So excited. We've been doing so much testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been building this alongside Android this whole time. So
yeah, it wasn't even like us. It wasn't even always us too. It's just the review process is so long, and just they just kind of slowly trickled out data that we needed. In every call, we'd have a call. 2-3 weeks later, we get an interview. They give us a little bit more, and it was still very confusing. Like, why aren't we getting approved here?
Yeah.
And finally, one of their kind of the main manager or boss there actually called us on his cell phone and said, "Hey guys, okay, just here's what's up. Do this." And so we're like, "Okay, finally, man."
Finally, some guidance. Also, it was like, "Oh my God, that's what it was."
Yeah. So that's why we're feeling good about this one. So that's where iOS is at. Finally, okay.
Yes, very excited for that. So as we are testing iOS, like I said, we've been building it alongside Android. It will include a huge update that Android is getting as well, which we have been testing. That's in beta now. Or did we push it out to the beta group yet? Did that just get pushed out?
For Android, yeah. By the way, Shock Gamer, we see your question. We will answer. Since it's not relevant right now, we'll answer that question at the end after the updates. Okay, just real quick. I think we are pushing the updates right now too for for beta, and
so there's going to be a couple updates specifically for the apps over the course of the next couple of days. So there's a big thing that we'll talk about next week that'll be coming out in a couple of days, and then there's some of the core Rocket features that we're rolling those bits today and tomorrow.
But the games, we have a new game partner, a new survey partner. Everyone should be seeing that now. Last week there were some. It wasn't rolled out to everyone last week. The game provider Playtime, it now is. So check that out. It's a different set of games. They focus on just high quality fun games that have good payouts. So if you love just shooting the shit and playing games on the side, and this is a great way because any other game you play, you just earn points and it's stuck in the system and you can't do anything with them. With UpRock, the same games, you can actually cash out. So check them out, see if there's anything there that you love to play. Again, it's optional, but it's a great way to boost your earn rate and also get a bounty up front for your time.
Yes. And I know I mentioned last week there was a promotion for Playtime. It didn't go out to everybody. So I apologize for that, but worry not. There are plenty of promotions coming up. So we'll have way more. We'll have a lot of promotions with Playtime where you can double your rewards. In fact,
and then surveys.
In the next couple of weeks, there'll be another. So I'll let you guys know when that's there. I do also want to note that we are aware that there's an issue with the time-based games. And we have been working with the provider about that. We have a ticket going with them, and we are trying to be pleasantly persistent to ask them to help us figure out why time-based games are not rewarded as it should be. So in the meantime, I would just recommend doing the multi-step games instead, where it's something like reach this level or it's usually like reach this level or do the specific action. Don't do the time-based ones.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. See, Johan says in your case it was the Game Lords mobile. Yeah. For me, I'm running into that issue as well as playing the solitaire game. I was like, hey, I played for more than a minute. What's going on? So we're still working with them. We're pinging them every day, or we're talking to them every day. So we'll get that sorted for you.
Yep, and then surveys are great too. That's one of our top requested features for ways to earn. So we have a second partner there. I think surveys is going to continue to grow for us. Like I said, there's a lot of there's growing demand for human opinions on stuff and labeling and any type of just anything that helps agents and AI ground things on what humans care about or how humans see something. And so I think that's going to continue to grow. We're excited about the survey section, and it's also a feature that you guys really request the most. So hopefully this second inventory partner means that more of you guys see more surveys, because our current partner, they just don't have surveys in some countries. So let us know if you still don't see anything, because we're still working hard at that. And yeah, so just let us know.
Oh, one thing I've noticed with Ethereum surveys. Okay, so there, if you guys are running into, if you look at the surveys, you're like, these don't look so good, like the reward. There's an API issue here. We'll reach out to them because I've noticed this last night. It will say everything is, it takes 1 minute and it's 1 UPT. It takes 3 minutes, it's 3 UPT. It takes 21 minutes, it's 21 UPT. I was like, that doesn't seem right. And so that is definitely a display issue. We're reaching out to them about, looked into the API. So
yeah,
might be something going on there, because I did a 3-minute survey to test it. Like, how is it only 3 UPT? That's not worth it. And it was actually 54 UPT that I got for a 3-minute survey.
Yeah.
So, so right now, until we get that fixed, the interface is going to be a little bit luck of the draw of what the actual return is, but we'll get that sorted quickly.
Yeah,
for you guys.
Cool. Good to know.
If anyone brings that up, because I see something where it's like 1 UPT. I'm like, I'm not wasting my minute for 1 UPT. I want more. How am I going to beat Spaceman if I don't do more? Oh, by the way, as we were testing, I'm sorry, a tangent. As we were testing, good night, Shot Gamer. See you later.
Good night.
Good night. As we were testing, Mom might be telling you what's going to go. As we were testing, I was testing with Tim, and he's sharing a video of like what he's doing and stuff. And I'm like, how the fuck do you have 10 times more UPT than I do? He has so much UPT.
Well, that's easy because he leaves his phone on all the time earning. You're constantly uninstalling to test stuff, and then you're not earning for hours, and then you don't get streak bonuses because you're constantly uninstalling to earn. So like, see how that goes? See how that goes? That's what happens when you actually do what we ask and test.
So that's what's going on. Okay, I'm like, what the hell, man? I have had this account forever. I know I have a couple more accounts, but my primary account, like, how the fuck, man? Well, you know, he also said he does a lot of staking. So I immediately took all of my UPT and I just staked it all for a year. So I have no more UPT available to test with if there's anything to test with. It's all in staking right now.
Nice. Which you should do anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing good. So anyway, a great way to get more UPT is surveys. It's an awesome rewards with surveys.
Yep. And it'll only get better, I think.
I think so too. Okay. Well, Christopher.
So guys, last week on the live stream, I said, hey, do you guys want to push the button to launch video search? And everybody said, yeah. And we did. We got it up in the API so that people could start using it. And in the last week, we have indexed, I don't even know, I think well over 100,000 videos that are in the search index. And we've got a bunch of stuff going on. So who would like to actually see the, oh, wait, I had my screen shared and now I don't. So that's not cool. Hold on, let me put it back. Entire screen this way. Who would actually like to see some video search? Jen, would you be so kind as to put it up on the stage for me? Alrighty. So since we were just talking about it, let's just see what this can do. Let's go ahead and say World Cup victory USA and see what comes up. So we've got here we go. U.S. fans celebrate win over Paraguay in the World Cup, and look, there's U.S. fans. They're celebrating. That looks, oh, you guys probably can't hear my audio. Hold on. I'm going to reshare my screen so everybody can hear my audio. We'll do that, take that down, and let's do that again. Share screen.
So if we're doing World Cup stuff, I got to put the glasses back on.
Okay. So there we. Is the audio on now?
I don't know. Give it a shot.
Can you guys hear this?
No.
No.
Ah, dang it. It's important for the next part of the demo. Let's try this one last time. Share screen. Well, if there's not audio, you'll just have to listen to me describe it. All right. Now, let's do it.
There we go. Okay,
That might work.
I see the audio icon now. There we go.
Yeah.
So, Uncle Sam in boxing gloves? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's video search. Jesse had this example. He was talking about how a travel company might, for instance, ask us to index their entire YouTube history so that people could look for, say, I don't know, a hotel with a lively rooftop bar. He was using this in an example. You're a big fan of lively rooftop bars. So here's a bunch of travel videos, lively rooftop bars, and so on. Let's see what we got here in this video.
Let's go.
Lively-ish. So anyway, so that's pretty cool. But we can do better than that, because what if we want to search for? Now, this is a picture I found on somebody's social media channel, and it's a little device you put on your desk. You can have a little AI agent in it, and I think they called it the desk hog. But anyway, we'll just go ahead and search for it. And hey, look, there it goes. This is the different parts. That's why you see different results from the same video. Different parts of their YouTube video about it. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to 3 minutes. It appears in this moment and in this moment, and then I guess they did another video about it. But I mean, okay, that's probably not a very good test, right? Because this is like a specific thing that they created and made a YouTube video about it. So congratulations, something that nobody else has ever done or talked about, they can make a YouTube video about. That's pretty cool. But it was F1 the other day, and I saw some cool cars. So I might be interested in an Aston Martin, because that's a cool car. And there's here's some TikToks and whatever. And those are different Aston Martins. But how about this? How about the best looking Aston Martin ever? The DB4, James Bond car. I'm going to go ahead and put the modifier in here. Right now, keep in mind, this is a picture. This picture that I'm showing you, it's not a screenshot from a video. And it's not like the first example I showed you, something that's super rare and obscure, and like it's the only one, where like there's one YouTube video about this thing that somebody made. So congratulations, we found it. We're going to search for a silver Aston Martin DB4, a beautiful car. I think you'll all agree. Yeah. And what will come up here is here is a moment of this car. We can look at this one.
Really close.
That's
a real spy car.
A silver Aston Martin DB4. Pulled it out of a Expedia video about a trip to Scotland, I guess. Anyway, that's pretty cool. You'll see down here. So different people. Obviously, this is a little search interface that we're going to put live so people can experiment with this. But the real power of this is to use it with AI and to build it into other apps and other agents and things like that. So, but some of you might be saying like, okay, but how's that going to work? How does AI actually like watch a video? AI can't watch a video, right? Well, it can now with the new UpRock Video MCP. So I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to show everybody a little TikTok clip here. And then we're going to ask the AI some questions about it. So this is like those remember the questions game. So go ahead, and we're going to watch a little TikTok clip here together.
This is a new Italian restaurant that's so beautiful, I want to make it my wife. Welcome to Carbone Riviera. I swear this place is magic. Only time I'm eating salad, Caesar salad, that's it. These appetizers came out shining bright like a diamond. They've even got special boat rides for special guests. What restaurant does this? Look at the main course coming out, oh my God. Beautiful fettuccine pasta with that lobster. Buon appetito. That is insane. 10 out of 10. We got the famous Carbone spicy vodka rigatoni. If you haven't had it, take a bite. It's perfect. This one's gonna be good. Whoa, creamy, delicious, and Italian. We got the colors of the Italian flag right there. We're talking amazing food with an amazing view. All I'm missing is you. Happy anniversary? I'm here alone. Las Vegas has a new.
All right, so let's so we watched that video. So let's go ahead, and here's what we're going to do. We are going to ask ChatGPT about this. And in fact, we're not going to ask any ChatGPT. We're going to ask GPT 5.4 Nano, which is the cheapest model that OpenAI sells right now. And we're going to say, hey, we want to start 35 minutes into the video, 35 seconds into the video, and we'd like you to answer 3 questions. What words are on the neon sign in the background? What is the man wearing? And what is the man doing at the very end? And what is written on the thing that he is holding? Now, I'd like you guys to keep in mind, there are a few tools that will let an AI agent read the transcript of a video. That is to say, it transcribes the text, the audio into text, and then feeds it to the AI agent so that the AI agent can try to infer stuff about it from the transcript. But all of these questions require visual knowledge of the video. If you haven't seen it, he doesn't say any of these things. So what we're going to do here is on the screen, on the left-hand side, you are going to see GPT 5.4, where we're feeding it the transcript. We're going to extract the transcript and feed it there. That's kind of what even the few other things that sort of do this are doing. And on the right-hand side, we're going to show the UpRock video version. So let's go. Not going to take too long. And even though I'm running this in a terminal, this will be available in the MCP that you can install into any of your compatible agents. So what words are on the neon sign? ChatGPT, even with the transcript, which it doesn't even have by default, but even with the transcript, it can't answer it. What is the man wearing? Can't answer it. And what is he doing? Can't answer it. Now, let's look at ours. The neon sign reads Carbone and Riviera. That is correct. What is he wearing? He's wearing glasses and a silver dog tag necklace. And he also has a silver watch on his left wrist. I think that's right. And what is he doing? Yep. What is he holding? At the very end, he makes a sad face while looking at a green layered cake, which has the words "Happy Anniversary" written on a chocolate plaque, and he's holding it. So just like that, we took and upgraded the cheapest model that OpenAI sells these days to make it capable of watching the video. And if you notice the command we ran, we didn't have to do some complicated thing here. We just passed it the video. Maybe it found this video URL from an UpRock web research. Maybe it found it from another tool. Maybe it found it in a document. It can just pass that into the MCP, and from there, it can watch the video.
Yeah.
So that is how that works. Somebody said that they didn't even notice the details. Jen, if you want, maybe here I'll paste you the link to that TikTok clip if you want to drop it. We can drop it in the chat so that people can go back and watch it themselves at their leisure. To
you know why this is awesome, because think about it, guys. That how do you figure out someone's intent? If you ask Google or your agent Rocket for something, it needs to like figure out your intent. And so when you're forced to just use text, you're forcing the human to do a lot more time and expense to enter exactly what that human wants, all the intent. And so I might say I want to hang out at a rooftop, and so find me hotels with rooftops. Well, now Google or your Rocket agent has to understand, well, what kind of rooftop? Do you want to be in the city? You want to be on a beach? You want something quiet? You want something loud? Like, it has to figure out all those things, all those issues. So, and as you as a human, do you really want to type all that out? I'm looking for a rooftop that's on a beach, that's really loud, next to a coffee shop. You don't really do all that. People, it's an expense. It's a time and expense that people don't do. So you end up clicking around and figuring things out. Well, they always say like a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, a video is like what, 1,000,000 then? Because you can drop a video and say, here's the vibe that I want, and here's the place that I used to like, or here's a YouTube channel or TikTok video that I found of this Italian spot. Find me something similar. AI can actually now understand your intent even more
and watch the video.
Yeah,
and
I understand your intent like a lot. It does now. It's more than just rooftop place. I know exactly the vibe you want. I know exactly the food you're interested in, and it's going to deliver and be more rewarding. It goes back to being discoverable, accessibility, and being the most rewarding agent ever. You know.
Yep. And for those of you who say, if somebody goes, oh well, what about multimodal models? I understand that there are some multimodal models coming out. And that's true. That's absolutely true. But there are like at least 2, probably 3 good reasons why you're still going to want this, regardless of whether it's a text-only model or a multimodal model. First of all, text-only models are currently the dominant portion of models. Most of the models that most of us are using these days are text-only. Some of us who are paying for higher-end models, those models are multimodal. But secondly, the harnesses aren't there for it. So right now, and this is one of the big challenges we face, even if you happen to connect to us from like one of the handful of models that we could actually send some image data to or towards, there's actually no really good way of doing that over MCP today. There's no real standardized way of doing that. So there's no way of feeding this in. And The third parties, it's super expensive. None of those models can watch video because doing so requires analyzing and ingesting many frames of video. And so what we can do is in the tiny couple of places where it's supported, the model out for this, instead of sending them this textualized version of it, we will in fact send them image tokens back. But even then, we've already optimized it. So when we ingest this video, when we download this video through the UpRock network, do all the analysis and prepare it, we figure out what the relevant pieces of imagery are, the image tokens, the ones that are most descriptive of what's going on. And so for an image model, we can instantly feed it a very concise summary of sort of image. You could think of it as sort of almost like drawing an overview of what's happening. So it can still get that visual information. And then, of course, as we just showed, for models like this that are text only, we can still allow it to watch the video and to do so very quickly, as you guys saw. I mean, you saw how long it took to extract. Now, that was obviously from a video that is already part of our index. And the other thing, I just want to pull back. If you think about the very first search I did, which was about the USA winning the World Cup, that was a news report from, what, yesterday, I guess? And so just goes to show the power of our community network that we've built, that we've built together, because we, as a community, we can watch videos. We've pretty much turned our devices into teenagers. They spend all day, watching TikTok and YouTube videos. I was Jesse, you're the Mac in your office where I run the dev version of this is like ultimate teenager, just like uses electricity watching TikTok all day long. Now I sound like a boomer because I just made that joke. But anyway, so we're doing it every day. We are thinking about building out. So this is something where anybody can come and do that. So Sasha says they have somebody that needs to ingest and recap lots of videos. Yes, have them send an email to contact@uprock or info at whatever it is, because we've launched this. We launched this on the call last week. We already have had some people using it, and we're now talking about what do we build to make this like super valuable for the world as a whole. So anybody can go into uprock.ai, add it to your API key, and start using the API version today. That interface I showed you, a slightly differently colored version of it, is going live in UpRock AI pretty much any moment once we do just a little more testing of it. As you saw, it works. That's how it actually works. But that's sort of our proof of concept. That's how you use it. We think that increasingly people are going to be doing this through their AI agents, and that's actually probably where a lot of the use is. So an AI agent can send us a specific URL, in which case we'll download it and ingest it. It'll take a minute or two to do that process. But we're also building, like, what do people want? I don't know. Those of you who have been watching the live stream for 106 episodes have probably heard me talk about one of my original ideas behind this this concept, that everything of UpRock was this concept of what is the news of the day. And a few years ago, that my ambition for that was restricted just to text. I wish we could ingest newspaper articles and blog posts. And we do that now. We do it really well with our web research. But the reality is so much has moved to video. Like, honestly, everything we even talked about at the beginning of this stream, everything about, all of these visitors from all over the world who came to the United States for the World Cup and everything else, the vast majority of that is visual. It's pictures people are sharing and videos. Everything with the Scottish fans in Boston. I should have searched for the Scottish fans in Boston. We can do that in a minute. But all of that is visual and video. And so a significant part of all the information that people and AI and everything else needs is now hidden behind the wall of video. And we are opening that wall up and unlocking it and making that available to everyone's agent. And so this is amazing. And it only works. It only works because of the power of the UpRock network, because all of you guys are contributing so that we can access this, so that we can analyze all of this, and then we put together that index and make it available.
Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, because right now you are forcing people into a 2D word only, one modality, one text word experience, and then you're expecting people to try to discover a whole world of rich visual assets through the text, which is not how people really want to search. People search by moments. They describe moments in life. They describe moments. They describe vibes. And you have to type this out. And it's so much easier to just say, hey, I really like the vibe of this video or the look of this or whatever. And it's actually, there's already studies on this. There are studies with Expedia itself. They produce a result. They call it like, I think, Wanderlust study for 2025, that videos actually drives most conversions by 3 times. I'm sure there's a bunch of research around understanding intent for Google. Every search engine has this problem. How do we know what the human intent is from just a few words? Do we know exactly what site they're looking for, what video they're searching for? It's a lot easier to actually drop in a picture or video or search through a more rich 3D environment. And so this is where it's going. And so being able to enable Rocket to be able to, the key powerful part here is like any major video platform. So if you drop in a TikTok video, Instagram, YouTube, not only can the deep network unlock and fetch it, this is really key. You might have a tool that can actually ingest, but you have to add another skill or another product or pay for another subscription. You can just drop those URLs into Rocket, and it can fetch it, ingest it, and then you can talk about it. You can do something useful with it. All on the same platform, all vertically integrated right there. So that's really awesome across different platforms. So of course you can just go to YouTube, just go to TikTok, but like we show in this demo, maybe you want to see
across everything. TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah.
As we saw when we searched for the car, we got TikTok and YouTube. But Jay, if you want to put this back up, this is hilarious. I just decided while I was talking about it off the cuff to search for Scottish fans in Boston, and look what the first result came up: are Scottish fans drinking all of the beer in Boston? So there you go. That was the first result.
By the way, if you guys noticed, you have this scorecard here. It didn't just find a video and maybe the title and the metadata. It watched the video, and it found the moment. It found the moment. If you guys noticed when he first played,
specifically, yes.
Yeah, it didn't just go to the beginning of the video. It went to the exact moment of that type of Scottish. Yeah, that's what's
the
cool
most
about
interesting moment of Scottish fans in Boston, and it did a good job of identifying an interesting search relevance. I mean, search relevance is a super complex topic, and we could go way down that rabbit hole. But suffice it to say, from a topical standpoint, what is the news of the day? If I say Scottish fans in Boston, did the Scots drink Boston out of beer? That is extremely topical. That is a good search result.
Yeah.
That's and actually for the two who are sitting right up there who saw this on Monday, remember on Monday, we didn't search these exact same search terms, but we did do the Aston Martin one. And in fact, on Monday, the Aston Martin one, the actual video of that DB4 pulling in was in 4th place. There were 3 other random videos of silver Aston Martins, but not specifically of a DB4 that were in position 1, 2, and 3. And that DB4 was in position 4. So even in the last 4 days, we've already managed to improve our search rankings a little bit. And you guys, everybody who's part of the community, you may see something coming to the app soon, specifically about helping us improve the video search rankings. If anybody sits there and goes, why would they have put daily videos in? And now they have video search. Could there be a connection between those things? I don't know. Maybe there could be. Maybe there couldn't. We'll have to see.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. A lot of good updates, guys. Didn't we tell you it was going to be a great week?
This is an amazing one.
Holy cow.
The travel one's a really good one. I think this is a strong use case for how we make Rocket the most rewarding. Because this is, when it goes into the MCP, obviously that means you can add it to your ChatGPT and other LLMs, but it's already going to be default in the Rocket AI. So these are coming to Rocket. So when you have the UpRock app, you're already going to have access to this. And so if you just think about, like, if you go to use the Expedia example again, if you go to expedia.com and should I just load it real quick and show you an example?
Sure.
You can just explain it. Just explain it. We know what it looks like.
Okay, if you go, the companies like Expedia and all the travel sites, they spend a ton of money. They invest a lot in rich content. So if you go to any of those properties, they contact the properties. They like Airbnb too. They spend a lot of money on the pictures because they know that matters. People really want to see really close-up, detailed, high-quality photos of the properties, and you see that. And it's all text-based. If you go to those sites right now, check out Expedia, you'll see it. But they're behind because if you go to that site, you can actually follow up and say, okay, I see the high-quality video pictures, but what's it really like? And what does everyone do? They go to YouTube, they go to Instagram, and they go to TikTok, and they cite the same property, and they want to see video of the same thing. And they say, okay, that's interesting. that rooftop is more dead than I thought, or that's actually a really cool, nice rooftop, or oh, nice, like these people are talking about it. Well, now if you have an agent that you trust that can do things like search for your trips for months in advance, and it finds something on Expedia, that whole process of like having to right click, open new tab, create a YouTube video, find Instagram, find a whatever, a TikTok video, your Rocket agent can do that now with you. And also, if companies like Expedia should just enable it on their own site. So that instead of having to go to another site, you say, hey, I like this property. Can you show me some videos from the, show me some videos from the internet of people's experience of the same place? Does it match the vibe I'm talking about? I prefer, I want lively. And because it's all indexed, your Expedia it doesn't do it today, should be able to say, okay,
or anybody else who wants to,
or any company, I found a bunch of moments that shows this exact hotel's rooftop in action. You want to check them out? Here they are. And like, wow, cool. I don't have to go do this myself. Great. This is exactly the vibe I'm looking for. I'll book it now. And so that's an experience where a semantic video search enhances as rich data where you're not forced to use a 2D experience, text experience. It fills the gap to a visual 3D experience that people actually prefer. People prefer to search by video. And that can be applied to so many use cases, so many different decisions you make in life on the internet. And that also can be applied to your own Rocket agent. It needs to be able to go out and do the same things because you will demand it. You will want to see a video of something before you make a decision on it. And now Rocket can watch that video and understand your vibe, get you, understands your intent. And like, okay, cool, yeah. Let me go find some exact moments if it exists. Yep, it exists. Here you go. What do you think? Or I'll continue looking 24/7. That's the other cool part of it, right? It can continue to just ingest channels and videos that might be a mismatch, watch them and say, okay, yeah, I haven't found anyone that uses this product yet. All of a sudden it shows up, it'll ingest it, watch it, like, okay, cool, I found a really cool unboxing video. This is exactly what you're looking for. Check it out. It'll do stuff like that. That is what makes it amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's totally great. You're talking about all this stuff.
No, you know what? Whatever happens, I know. Like, sometimes we're all like multitasking because literally our team is talking to us while we're on these sometimes in live streams. I'm pretty sure Chris is actually literally pushing some code right now on semantic video search.
Yeah, I just realized a little thing about the search that didn't work quite.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I can see that.
And I already talked to you about this earlier today. So
yeah.
You talk amongst yourselves, everyone.
Little duck in my head as you were talking about that just went off on a tangent, and it was like, yeah, this would be really great if I just started recording my arguments with people.
Yeah.
And then I could always search back on my arguments.
Yeah.
Like this would be
that might backfire. That might backfire more than you realize.
Here's the thing. As a married man, and I was going to say women, but maybe men are this way too. I just mostly argue with one particular woman who, I'm very, very fond of, love very much, but God damn it. The worst possible thing you can do is have exact perfect recall of something that they said that proves your point when you're already in the middle of a totally unrelated argument, because that's just the bear getting poked. That's I don't know what that just was here. Bear getting poked. Yeah, that's what bringing something and throwing it back in somebody's face is. So it's not helpful actually.
Yeah, generally in general, I think men are not very good at arguing. So
we're excellent at arguing. The problem is that we're too good at it.
No, not really.
Yeah, pretty sure that's it.
No,
you guys are demonstrating this right now.
Start an argument now.
So, by the way, part of this update is we are pushing the Rocket to the beta track on Android as well, and so not only for iOS, but of course, Rocket AI is coming to Android. So it's going to beta track. We have 2 beta tracks. We have a little tighter list that is based on people who've earned the badges, like the front row and stuff like that. And then we have the open beta track, which is a larger list. I think it's in the thousands, and so we'll roll it out. So we're gonna do that over this weekend. So folks with the badges, with the front row badges, scan the QR code, you'll be able to get access pretty quickly. So keep an eye on that. If you don't see it, just go to the Play Store. Sometimes you have to go in the Play Store and see the update button, which kind of sucks. But anyway, if you're really excited to see it, then you can just check it once in a while. It will be rolling out pretty soon. and then beta track over the next week. So we really want to get Rocket AI into people's hands in the next few days. That is the goal. And then from there, I say we're going to monitor the costs. Like our whole mission is to make the most affordable, accessible agent, most rewarding ever. And that means, but we want to make sure the cost is good. We're doing a lot of the model routing automatically, so you don't have to think about which models are cheap for this task or not. Like I don't think most people even care to do stuff like that anyway. But we want to just monitor it. So, but we feel pretty good about it. So I think as long as nothing explodes, we will roll out to production. In a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Well, that's great updates for the week. Let's move on real quick because my girl Amanda is looking for a QR code, and I know you're not. She says I'm the guy asking for the QR, and I'm not a guy. For some reason, that made me think of I'm the dude playing the dude. I'm
the dude playing the dude, pretending to be the dude, something. Yeah. Oh, you worry about me, and then you do Tropic Thunder quotes. Oh, I see how that goes.
We're talking about you people.
It's such a great movie. Anyway, there you go, Mander. Here is your QR code. And here's everybody's QR code. And there you go. All right, let's get into, before we move on to Q&A, let's just do another reminder, folks. For Deep Pioneers, the cool cats of space, the cool space cats, do their weekly call every Wednesday at 6 p.m. UTC.
Yeah.
You can join them because it's fun. And also because if you have a kitty, if you have a Deep Pioneers cat, and you are on the Discord, every week you could sign up for your chance to win some soul.
Yep.
They're giving away they're giving away soul every single Wednesday.
Yep.
And all you got to do is just have a kitty cat. I would go to deeppioneers.com to go see what cats are available. And just join the Discord. It's really
Deep Pioneers is backed by a bundle of DPIN tokens and Space Cowboy Cats, because Agentic DPIN is the frontier. So be curious, be a Space Cowboy Cat. That's what it's about. And the DPIN tokens do earn yield because there's a liquid staking token in the bundle. And how they do the fun way they do that is they actually do a raffle, and one of the lucky holders gets to win the pot every week. So it's a fun way to just share the rewards that makes it meaningful for a winner. And that's what it's about. And you're supporting the DPIN project. So yeah, check it out.
Last week we had, because we talked about the the team buying some to dip into our pockets for something, and I was like, man, we all got to sign up for this so we can get some of that soul back. I want some soul myself. I feel a little bad because I don't even know why I feel bad. I just need I want soul. So you guys are gonna have to fight me. I'm gonna be in that every week.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's a good community. It's growing. It's been strong. I know NFTs are down, but we love NFTs. It's one of the funnest things about crypto in general. I always loved that trend, and we're doing some fun stuff there. And it's actually the tech behind the NFT is pretty unique. It's a bundle of tokens that backs the NFT plus the good vibes. So check it out. It represents your bullishness on Deep Pioneers and DPIN in general, and Agentic DPIN is the frontier. So that's why it's the Space Cowboy Cats.
And just an hour ago, they were live. The cats were live on the popular app Space on X. There's a link in the chat talking about Solana NFTs and dogs. Surely they talked about cats too. So go check that out, and also give them a follow on X. I think it's Rob. He's cracking me up so much. His posts, the Deep Pioneers post he's doing on X. Maybe I shouldn't break the fourth wall. It is not a human being named Rob. It is actually a cat, as he insists often. Everything. It's just so funny. He did one. There was a post, and he mistyped somebody's name. He's like, that typo's for free. I'm a cat. Which is great. Everything is. What do I? We can't build hardware. We're cats. naturally. Anyway, I'm really loving the posts on X. They're
Nice.
cracking me up. So
That's cool.
if for nothing else, follow the cats on X just to get a really good chuckle, because they're really funny. But I really hope you get yourself a Deep Pioneers kitty cat. Go adopt one, go mint one. And then once you do, join Discord and put your name in the hat for some soul.
Cool.
There are some very cool cats.
Exactly.
All right.
Every single week. All right, guys. Now, shall we go into some Q&A?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Why do I have this? Hang on. Okay. Shot Gamers, he's already gone to bed, but
Okay.
did ask, he doesn't create videos, but he has experience in knowledge and content creation. Would love to be able to apply for the creator program.
Yeah, just apply.
In general, anybody, if you are making content, just apply. Just see.
Yeah.
And you know what? Here's the thing, though. We're gonna ask you, give us some information about yourself. You can't just be, because there have been some submissions that go through and it's like a fake X account. Like they're saying, okay, send us some of your socials as like a fake X account or something that doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
If, not to say Shots is going to do this, because Shot is one of our buddies. But if anyone else wants to join the creator program, make sure you actually show us your socials. Show us what you've made, because it is an application, where it's not just anybody who wants to sign up can get it. You're applying to be part of the program.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, go ahead and apply. You can have a conversation with us. If you're excited about doing this, you want to create a channel, then yeah, we want to grow. We want to help you grow it, and we're excited about that. So honestly, just apply. It's for us. We really just we want to weed out some in this space there can be scammers and people who we just got to be aware of that, and also because pay attention to how people are promoting the program, what they're saying about UpRock. We got to just be careful of the community and the brand and all that stuff. And that's so not overpromise things like that. So it's a conversation and just get started is apply. And if you're excited about creating content, we're excited for you too. So just apply.
Perfect. Okay, let's go on to some questions about the consumer apps. The DJ Turkbeat asked, why don't we have things like learn and earn for coins? Well, we have different types of campaigns here and there. We certainly have had an earn before.
We have some. The thing about learning
some of those before.
Yeah, we have some. We have our own surveys, internal surveys. The thing about the learn and earn is because of the volume of our UpRock community. If we do any kind of learn and earn program, it's a lot of tokens we're issuing really quickly. It adds up, and so everything to really help the token. Every time we issue a token, it really should be backed by some revenue or someone's paying for that. Otherwise, it's just sell pressure, to be honest. And so we have to think about that. This is why games, surveys, magic receipts, those type of things are actually paid for by partners. And so that helps a lot because that helps do buybacks and buyback and burn. Which is why doing more surveys for the world of agentic AI and doing labeling and all the things that agents will be able to, all the things that AI companies need from humans to ground their products and human feedback is going to be super valuable. So we're looking at more stuff like that because not only will that help you get paid, but then also will help the token. So we'll do some basic stuff like this. Like if you notice, everyone who starts first, your first onboarding of UpRock, there's ways to earn, and we are actually literally encouraging, incentivizing you to learn how to use UpRock and learn how to use your wallet, things like that. We have a surveys, and so we have a minimum version of that to make it fun, and you can instantly get rewarded for engaging. But we also want to be careful, like everything has to really be backed by revenue.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So speaking of surveys, Samuel, I don't think is here anymore. I think he popped off for the night, but was asking a couple questions, asked us a couple of times, but mentioned that the surveys were too selective. And so it was difficult for him to find a survey that he qualified for.
Yeah.
And Spaceman, I know you responded to him in the chat, but for example, Spaceman, our leader in surveys, initiated over 30 or about 3,500, but
Yeah.
really completed about
That's awesome.
534, which is crazy because here's what's going on. Oh, by the way, yeah,
Survey King, Survey Killer.
534 completed, but 3,500 started. Wow. That is, now I know what I'm actually I'm up against. I did one survey yesterday thinking, I gotta catch up with Spaceman. And I did 1 3-minute survey. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up. Anyway, the comments about it's hard to find surveys that you qualify for. Well, this is because the surveys are very, they're paying you because they want like a certain demographic, depending on the survey and who is doing it, conducting it. They want a very specific demographic to answer their questions because they're trying to find an answer for that demographic. It's generally, surveys are not going to be like anybody can answer. They want to know specifically, like, what does a father living in Romania who likes to smoke cigars, like, what kind of cigars does he like to smoke? They're asking that very specific question. So I wouldn't qualify for that, but Christopher would. Jesse wouldn't qualify for it. It would be a survey for Christopher. So every time you do these surveys, in the very beginning, there's a questionnaire that helps narrow down who you are and how you fit into what they're looking for, and their participant parameters. So yeah, it's meant to be specific. That's how surveys work. But we also don't have control over what surveys are out there, because the providers are the ones who are the survey, the people who are conducting it. They're the ones who are conducting and paying for your opinion. So we can't just, it's not up to us. If they have something available, then it will be there. But that's why we say check back often, because there will be a survey often there will be a survey that's ready there, that's there for you.
Yep.
Just because you don't see one today doesn't mean that's not going to be one for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool. We have the pre-qualifying questionnaire as well that only asks a handful of questions, but they're very top level. What is your sex? Where do you live? Those kind of questions, and that will help narrow down a big chunk. But every survey will still have more pre-qualifying questions, and they can get as detailed as what is your political party, or how much do you make in salary? What kind of work do you do? How many children do you have? Are they boys or girls? How old are they? They could get super specific to qualify you for.
So it's up to you. Some are not, some are. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But
yeah. Exactly. That's why it also helps when you do take a survey. You can help other people. At the end of the survey, it will ask you to rate it. And so that helps for the next person. If they see that, hey, this is a 20-minute survey, but it's only got 2 stars, they're probably like, and then, like 50 people rated it and it got 2 stars. They might be like, I don't think I want to waste my time on that one. So it is helpful to leave your reviews or leave your rating at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Saso asked, is it better now to have the app open on your phone or to do PC?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Absolutely both. So the answer was, it used to be, so, we were telling people last autumn, and it was true last autumn, that we didn't have very many jobs available for desktop. And so, hey, it was great if you wanted to install desktop, but, that you weren't going to get as much rewards on desktop. That's not the case anymore. We have a lot more jobs for desktop, but we also have a lot of jobs for mobile. And in fact, I can loop in another answer to this, where Spaceman was asking about more clients getting on the Fuel engine. Yes, we have shipped several more Fuel files this week. Parts of the new video pipeline are on the Fuel engine. I'm really trying to turn every new customer on the Fuel engine. So there's, it varies. If you had asked me this 2 weeks ago and said how much work of all the new work that's coming in at desktop or mobile most, and 2 weeks ago it would have been desktop, and then the last 2 weeks it's been mobile, and it'll probably be desktop again. So I think the answer really genuinely is both now. And a lot of work, and this is part of why there will be a few more little updates coming out. We've been trying to make the Fuel engine identical across all platforms, so that a job that runs on one can run on the other.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
So yeah, and the desktop, we've got the update to fix those broken jobs about to go out.
Yeah. So yes, for sure.
And then speaking of fuel engine, more clients on the fuel engine soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
and
answer
getting,
that.
yeah, perfect. Okay.
We got a couple from
Here's
Drew.
a couple from, what'd you say, Jesse?
Couple from Drew, I think.
Yeah, here's a couple from Drew. Here's a high level one. What does MCP mean or do?
So
And no,
MCP,
we are not talking about the fourth member of the VC Boys. MC, what is it? MCA, Mike D, and AdRock. Hey, UpRock, MCP, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Yeah, let's answer this high level. What does MCP mean or do?
Well, it stands for Model Context Protocol, and what that means is that is how AI models can communicate with different services to essentially add skills to themselves or add powers. So the UpRock MCP lets an AI agent actually do web research. Now, some AI agents do have built-in web research, not nearly as good as UpRock's, not powered by our community network, and not as broad in most cases. It lets them fetch web content, and again, using UpRock, it lets them, this is a little bit niche, but it lets them actually perform a device sweep on a website. So if you're using your AI agent to develop a website or something like that, you go, hey, is this site down for everybody or just for me? You can have 15 randomly selected contestants from the UpRock network check out that site and see if it works. And in the next update, it will do what I just showed off right now, which is we'll be able to actually sort of watch video.
Yep. Cool.
Perfect. And then this is about when we were talking about RocketClaw.
Yeah, it's related actually.
Because OpenClaw, what can
It's
we
related.
use it on?
Yeah. So there's two. So MCP, if you're using ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, they all support MCP. You can even just ask it, say, hey, I'd like to install the UpRock MCP. How do I do that? They'll usually explain it to you. Go to uprock.ai. There's also instructions there. And that's how you add the UpRock powers to your LLM, whether it's ChatGPT, etc. If it's an agent, they might have a different way they prefer doing that. That's why we have a CLI NPM package. And that was what we talked about earlier. You drop that one line of code, I guess, into your chat, and it'll know exactly what to do with it. And it'll do the same thing. It'll basically install the skills, the tools of UpRock, and so it can do. So those agents can actually earn UpRock tokens, which is pretty awesome, but also have access to all the AI tools. So the answer is yes. It just depends on the setup you have, whether it's OpenClaw or Amaze agent style type of setup. Where then in that case, it's the NPM, which is the fastest, easiest way to do so. And if it's an LLM, like a chat experience, like a ChatGPT, then most likely it's best to just use the MCP instructions. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Or
with Rocket, it just works.
That just works.
Yeah.
Did we just address this one? I can't remember. I don't recall if.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. There's a new desktop update coming soon for some of the failing. So that is the ones that are failing. This is exactly why we built the fuel engine. So the customer there needs to update their code, and we're going to end up having to help them. But because that was native code, because that went out before the fuel engine was finished, the only way to update that is to actually send a desktop update to everybody. So that is moving into the fuel engine, and then in the future we can just update that super quickly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And Tales from Crypto, you can get this easy on your computer. Just head over to uprock.com and it will give you some options. It's available on Mac OS, Windows, and Linux.
Yeah.
And then there's questions from I don't know if it's Jesus Crypto or Jesus Crypto, but I kind of like Jesus Crypto. Are we going to enable games and surveys in the PC version? Yes, that is on the down the pipeline. It's something.
Yeah, surveys for sure. A lot of the games, surveys for sure, but the games, a lot of them are actually mobile. There's just not as many PC games that pay out. Mobile is really there's just a lot of inventory of mobile. So I think surveys where it's at. Some of the other things like where you pay for your opinion, pay for your feedback, that would be a lot. Just makes more sense on any surface. So desktop would be fine. But yeah, I just don't know if a lot of games.
The overwhelming inventory for games is mobile games.
Yeah. And everyone has a phone too, so I think it's just more accessible for everybody.
Yeah, and that will include things like this too. We'll put more in, but yeah.
I mean,
we would do that. But surveys,
we will always do it in a way where it's more offer based, so it's optional. Because it's a fine balance between making the app spammy. So it's like we want to be always like, it's always got to be reward based, like reward your time or attention, or your for opinion, or for doing something that's fun. That's kind of how we always think about it. Should we add this? Not if it's just like a banner ad, then no. But just like it's a fun thing you love to do that you already love to do. You're already using Temu, or now you can get rewarded for it. You're already playing games. And surveys are just great feedback mechanism. So those are how we think about it. But we're not going to put a bunch of ads everywhere.
Yeah, cashback would be nice, because if you could do some cashback thing. But we'll look into that.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean the video. Yeah.
The daily video.
Google. There's a couple of partners that do web video rewards, and so we will test it out there too. It's actually they already do that. They allow it, so we should add it there too. Yeah, because they do allow it, and it's actually easier to implement on our website first than the apps. Yeah.
There is also thank you for pointing this out, Johan. It seems that the app is displaying the wrong. The rocket booster is displaying a 1x boost right now instead of the 1.1 or 1.05. Usually, what it is? So we'll look into that. That definitely a 1x boost means it's a nothing burger. So here's your boost. You get nothing.
1.0.
Yeah. It should be 1.05 or I'll ask Ross, what it was supposed to be. I'm aware there was a display issue with that. It was like we would do a 1.1x boost, and then it would say it was 1.05. So I'll follow up and get that fixed. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. Why is it so beautiful? I don't know. You have to ask my mommy.
I think it's the sunglasses.
It is the sunglasses. I mean, they do help. Red, white, and blue are my colors. Duh. Right?
Right.
Okay, let's make me big and you guys small. How's that?
Nice.
I didn't even know about this layout.
Hey, wait. How did I get so small?
Yeah. I didn't even know about this layout. I like it. I'm the giantess. The giantess with my two I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It's the glasses.
JJ.
All right. What'd you say, Chris?
Nope, nothing.
You're like, I'm done. I'm not even going to encourage this.
I'm not going to get canceled today. Not today, Satan. Not today.
Not today. Well, guys, I don't want you to be canceled because we need you on the live stream. It's more fun. And also, I think it's kind of getting into a place where it's maybe we're going to be entering into anti-cancel territory era. You hear
I
all
hope
these,
so.
but also sometimes I feel like some people are taking it a little too far. Like when you hear Chamath from like the All In podcast, those kind of guys like talking like 14-year-old edgelords, like ugh. I thought this was a serious conversation.
Well, obviously, it wasn't because
I have this as my background.
Yeah, you're like, oh, where's the serious conversation? But also, it's the All In podcast, so obviously, it's not a serious conversation.
All right,
I'm not a fan. In case anybody was wondering.
Yeah, you don't seem to like that podcast. Well, it's fine because ours is better. It's not even a podcast.
Ours is way better.
Yeah, obviously.
I have nothing to add to any of this.
You don't have to,
so uncomfortable. Move it on, guys. Move it on.
All right.
I think there's nothing else. I think that it is time to call it a day.
Yes.
I don't know when Mexico and South Korea, is it starting? Is it today?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's today. That's exciting. That'd be a fun one.
Yeah, that would be fun. You know, I might. No, I don't know if I can't tell these guys this. Never mind. I was gonna say I'll just tell them. Who cares? You know, it's not like Chris can come fly out to Seattle and force me to stay at my desk for a couple hours. But I was thinking maybe I'll go down to the barge because they have like they have like this floating barge with a pitch. And they have huge like screens so you can watch the game. And it's South Korea versus Mexico. They have been in a
turn off your phone.
match.
I will turn off your phone.
But just for like an hour.
I'll just turn it off for the hour while you're at it. Stay at your desk. Aren't you like handcuffed to your laptop like I am? Like,
I am, but you know,
Well, look, if you decide to do that, do not take your laptop with you because that's how laptops get stolen. So
that is true. That is true. But did you hear about when the
you rock the UpRock shirt and then it's called work? You know?
Then I can expense everything.
Yeah.
No.
All those beers.
No.
As long as you're drinking it with an UpRock t-shirt on, it's expensive.
Do you remember when was it the Paris Olympics? And I don't know how true this was, but I saw headlines that said that people, like the pickpocketers, were getting warned, like, do not pickpocket the Americans, because like, Americans were were beating them up.
Yeah, fair warning.
Because actually, pickpocketing doesn't happen. It's not as much. It happens here. It happens everywhere, but it's not really a thing.
It's not prevalent.
It's not prevalent. So when it happens to you, an American,
people are not cool with it.
We're not cool. We have no chill with it.
Yeah,
there's no like, well, shit happens. Like, no, not on my watch, not in my pocket. Okay.
Get those glasses on. Go represent.
I'm gonna keep these on, guys. We have a treat for you. Oh, I forgot. I'm still big. I'm still too big, and let me share. Sorry.
No, I thought you should just let me like that for the rest.
That's how
I thought that was funny, hilarious.
Oops! Wait, hang on.
Wait.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we do have a song.
Boy, you put those glasses on, and Hyde comes out.
I know. I just playing around with the stuff here. Okay, guys, we have a freaking treat for you.
We have a song from Saso. He wrote the finishing song for today. But yeah, we have to go. We have to launch. We got to just make sure iOS goes through, and then we have the Android beta to do right after this. It might already be doing it. I just need to check Slack, and maybe the team already submitted it. But that's it. So, check our socials. We will post the registration link for iOS and for Android. If you guys, for the beta track testers, if you see it live, go ahead and take a screenshot and share it because we're super excited about it. We're testing that UpRock. So you can see right here, Rocket Chat.
Wait, we show it off? I was going to show it off earlier. How dare you steal my thunder?
Hey, I'm going to show it off too. Let's show everybody our goods.
Look at this good boy.
Well, hang on, guys, that's cute and all.
Rocket is actually animated. Pretty fun. Make it a little more joyful.
I know that's cute and all, but mine's on an iPhone.
Yeah. And that's actual chat that she's showing. So it's happening. So, and everything you mentioned, Chris mentioned semantic video search. That's going to come default with Rocket. This should be the most easiest accessible agent ever. You don't have to use a command line tool. All you need is the email. Rocket actually earns for you. No other agent on earth does that. They all cost you money. Rocket actually rewards you instead. Pretty cool. And it has all the skills you need to be the most rewarding agent. So this is what we've been working for. So it's coming to iOS, pre-registration. Look for the link in our socials. And Android, share your enthusiasm. It's going to be, it's in beta. So, if you find any bugs, share it with the Rocketeers, and we will fix them fast. Okay.
All right. Enjoy this awesome song by our boy Saso. DJ Saso in the house.
DJ Saso in the house. As always, everyone, thank you for spending your Thursday with us. We appreciate it a lot, especially when we get cool stuff to show off like this. Have a great weekend. I'm excited for the song. And while it's playing, I just asked Rocket to look up who's going to win the Mexico-South Korea game, which, we can't actually predict, but I can at least see what other people are saying. So with that, see you later, everybody.
Hey, cheers, everybody.
Song.
Yeah, all right, let's hear it.
I from east to